Okay, pre-calc, we're going to solve this trig equation. Again, the first step is to format it. This isn't formatted correctly. I'm going to bring the tangent over. I'm going to factor a tangent out. I'm going to set them, this doesn't factor farther, otherwise I would because of this 3. So now I'm going to set them equal to 0. I have to keep solving this one. I'm going to move the 1 over. I'm going to divide off the 3. I'm going to take the square root of both sides. I'm going to simplify the 1. I can't simplify the 3. Okay, that's the first part. Alright, so right now you have 3. Right now you have 3 parts. You have where the tangent 0. You have where the tangent is positive 1 over radical 3. You have where the tangent is negative 1 over radical 3. Alright, this one's all solutions, so we'll start with the first one. The tangent's going to be equal to 0. If you think about it as sine of x over cosine of x, it's going to be where the sine is equal to 0. So it's here and here on the unit circle. Because if the sine is 0, 0 over anything is 0. So the first answer for the first one is 0 plus pi n, so it's just going to be pi n. Alright, the next one, the tangent is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. This is the opposite over the adjacent. That means the third side is a 2. If you're across from the 1, you're 30 degrees, or pi over 6. These angles are equidistant, so you can start with the first one. So instead of going all the way around the circle and writing 2 answers, you just start with the first one, and that will then, when you move pi, you'll get this one. Alright, where the tangent is negative, that's going to be in quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. So again, the opposite's 1, the adjacent's a radical 3, so this has to be a 2. If you're across the 1, you're pi over 6. Right, in standard position, the first one is going to be pi minus pi over 6, so 5 pi over 6. So the first one in standard position is in quadrant 2, so you have to start in quadrant 2. And then this and this are equidistant, so you can start with your quadrant 2 angle and just rotate pi, and you'll get the next one. So a question I would typically get on something like this is, can you combine this with this? And you can only combine them if they're equidistant. So just to help you see it a little better, let me put it on the same graph. So a question I would get is, well, can I collapse this one and this one? Okay, so you got to look at how far everything is apart. So if this is 30 degrees and this is 30 degrees, that makes 60 altogether. This half is 180. So 180 minus 60 is 120, okay? From here to here, this is 30 and 30, so this adds to 60. From here to here, again, this is 30 and 30, which is 60. This is 120. This is 60. So in short, hopefully you see that the answer is no, that they're not completely collapsible, because even though it's not drawn to scale, so the jump from here to here is actually a lot smaller than the jump from here to here, okay? So the best possible answer you can give for this one is to give all these 3 versions. Alright gang, I hope that helped. Catch you again. Bye-bye.